There's always someone out there working harder than you are. And I think about that every day I'm in the gym or whenever I'm doing anything. Because I strive to be the best I could possibly be. With that in the back of my mind, I always know that I gotta do one more rep or I have to do 10 more shots. I've always kind of lived my life like that. Coach Izzo is the greatest coach I've ever met. He's a great man, family man, and it's an honor. It's really an honor for me to play for him. I started playing basketball in 3rd grade. I played with our rec team. My dad was coach, and we actually won the championship that year. I played football my whole life. I started playing football in 4th grade. It's a huge passion of mine. I'm still a huge football fan. Dallas Cowboys all the way. Basketball's the #1 love though. It was my end of my freshman year. Going into my sophomore year. I came up here my first visit actually, and Coach Izzo took me back into his office with my family, and that's when he told me he wanted me to be a Spartan. I'll never forget it because my mom started crying and she was so happy for me. I was emotional about it. I was real happy. Never really saw myself at this kind of level at that time. But it was a great day. It was one of those things that as soon as I got here, I loved it. My parents always told me not to go to the school that first offers you because my dad said that you fall in love with it right away. But I did. I truly did. I love this. I love Michigan State. East Lansing is a great place, and I've always known I wanted to be here. Basketball, the levels of basketball is totally different. It's not high school anymore. I'm not high man in totem pole. I'm a low man in totem pole now. Every practice is a grind. You got to give 100% for every single play, every single rep. And it's different. I try to play with a real high basketball IQ and just make the right plays. Because everyone on the team can play. It's not like, ooh, shot past him in the wing. It's give him the ball because he's open. And that's one of the biggest things that's really affected my game here now, is that we have so many weapons. And everyone's obviously here, a great player. If I had a bucket list, I kind of want to play one-on-one against Michael Jordan. I know he's old, but I'm sure he'll still whip me. If I'm not playing basketball or in class, you'd probably find me in my dorm room playing Xbox. My dad's he's made a huge impact on me in my life. He's the one that taught me how to play basketball. He's the one that taught me how to be a man and how to handle loss and handle adversity. Loss and adversity is with you throughout your entire life. It's not just through basketball. He's been a huge impact in my life. In 25 years, I will be living in Canada fishing every day. Favorite childhood memory? Probably just being at my grandparents' house. I used to hang out there for weeks at a time. We used to hunt and fish out there. And fishing is one of my huge passions, and I'd love to do that again. I noticed it as soon as I kind of became a big-time basketball player, that everyone looks at me a little differently now. I kind of embrace that. I try to put on camps and try to talk to as many kids as possible. I don't see it as a pressure, and I don't see it as a responsibility. I see it as just me being me. I love being with little kids. I love hanging out with them. They view me as something so much higher than what I really am. I really appreciate that, and it's just kind of my nature is to give back to them. A song no one would believe that's on my iPod is Miley Cyrus' Party in the USA. Best part of being a Spartan is definitely just being a Spartan, and just being here. There's millions of fans everywhere, and spotlight's always on us, and this has been my dream. Playing basketball at a real high level, especially at this level, it's a dream come true for me.